I'm a big believer that people should give back. So I'm actually the chairperson of Aquaculture Without Frontiers, which we've set up in Australia this year. And the idea behind that is to alleviate poverty and hunger by teaching people not to catch fish, but grow them. So it's very much also focused on Millennium Goals, and in particular ones about educating women. We've set up a school in Mexico, and the idea is that we can teach people how to feed themselves and provide that service. So Aquaculture Without Frontiers, and that ties obviously into Aquarius Lawyers. And I'm also a director of the World Aquaculture Society, which is a non-for-profit organisation to assist the development of aquaculture. I'm a big believer that making money is only one part of life. You know, there's other aspects to it. You know, I always say, what are people going to put on your gravestone? You drove a Ferrari or you saved 1 million people? In terms of success, I think normally it has a very narrow view. You know, everybody just looks at the profit and loss. Whereas in fact, I think people need to look at both their effects on planet and also their effects on people. So we've all probably been in a workplace that we've gone, oh, I don't really feel like going to work. So it's about motivating your employees appropriately, and it's also about thinking your environmental impact, so how you can do things better, and weighing all of that up. In terms of spare time, and believe it or not, I do have some spare time. You know, we're passionate about a few things, and one of them would definitely be racing cars. Husband probably races it more than me because they seem to think I'm a bit of a Thelma. I did end up around the roundabout the wrong way when we first bought the Elfin, because I didn't realise it didn't have power steering, and how much effort is actually needed to turn it round. And the other one was when we did first buy it, I took it for a drive and I forgot to take the handbrake off, and I'm wondering, where is this smoke coming from? Needless to say, husband didn't know about that story. But when we, you know, look at our race cars, they're definitely our hobby. And it sort of taught me a lot about business as well, racing cars, in terms of the fact that occasionally you've got to take risk, but it's always measured risk. So whilst you can go into corners very fast, you also need to be able to exit them safely. So racing cars is definitely one of them, and my other passion is netball. And that's mainly because for some reason everybody thinks it's very funny to put the shortest person in as goalkeeper, and all you hear for an hour is jump little one jump, which I think is, and so it's good fun. In my view, how a business makes its money is more important than how much it actually makes. So when we talk about the idea of success, it's about how you look after not just your bottom line, but also the planet and the people. So when we're looking at the people within our workplace, we also need to ensure that they are provided for and we have flexible working conditions. Lots of businesses just look at how much they can get out of a person without investing into their employees. And I think that's a very narrow-minded view of success.